In this video, you will learn how to use the Screencast feature in WeVideo to create a screencast of your Google Slides presentation along with narration. So before you get started, you want to make sure that you have two tabs open. One will be your WeVideo program, and you're going to be signed into your Smithtown account. And the other tab will be your presentation. You'll start off in WeVideo, and you'll go to the Projects tab. And you want to create a new project. So in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see the blue circle with the plus sign. Click on that to create a new project. And then you'll give that project a title. So I'll say Google Slides Presentation. Okay, you can also give it a description. That's optional. So you can give it a description, add whatever you like there. And then you have the choices between your personal, collaborative, and shared. In this case, I'm only doing a personal project. This is just for me. I'm not collaborating, so I'm going to click on personal and then say next. It gives me the opportunity to share any media that I've uploaded to WeVideo. Since I am just recording my slides presentation, I don't want to add any extra media, so I'm just going to click next. And then it says I'm done creating the project and I'm ready to begin creating my video. So I'm going to click Create Video. And I'm just going to select Blank Edit because I want to start from scratch to create my video. And then I'm going to click Start. So now I'm on the page where I can start adding media. The only media I really want to add right now is my slide presentation. So I want to go to the My Media tab right here. And below that, you'll see three options: import, record, and narrate. If you've watched some of our previous videos, you have used some of these already, but I'm just going to use the record feature, where I'll have the option to record from my webcam. So that would be just recording myself, from my screen, which would be just recording my screen, or screen and webcam. So that would give me my screen along with a small picture-in-picture of myself in the corner while I'm narrating my screen. For this demonstration, we're just going to pick screen and then say next. Now, you can choose an audio source. I am just using my internal microphone, which is fine. If you had a headset or AirPods or earbuds, you could select those here. Or if you had a different external microphone. And then I'm going to click next. And then you have three more options. One is to record your entire screen. So that would record everything that's happening on your desktop. The other thing is to record a specific window. So if you had another window open that you wanted to record, you could click that, or a Chrome tab. For this, I'm just going to be recording my Google Slides presentation, which is in one tab. So I am going to select Chrome tab here. And you'll see the two tabs that I have open right now, which is my WeVideo and my presentation, show up. So I'm just going to click on the science fiction and fantasy presentation and click share. That's going to open up my slides presentation and I can start narrating. So I will say science fiction and fantasy. I can click to the next slide. What are some of the elements of science fiction? Well, these are stories that tell us something about science or technology of the future. Check this out. 2001: A Space Odyssey was a movie made in 1968. What do you notice in this picture that advertised the movie? So you could go on and on through your slide presentation and continue to narrate. When you're done, you'll see up in the top here, it says sharing this tab to WeVideo. You're going to click stop when you're ready. And then you'll return to the tab that says WeVideo, and you'll see what you've recorded so far. You can preview that by clicking the little play button. Narrating. So I will say science fiction and fantasy. I can click to the next slide. So I'm going to pause that. If you are not happy with it, you do have the option to record again. If you are happy with it, you can click Save. Once you click Save, you're going to see your video will appear in the Video 1 track here, and then you can edit it as need be. So if you needed to find a spot where you wanted to start, we actually started right at the beginning, but you could always go to a certain spot in your video and click the scissor tool to cut out anything that was unnecessary for your video. And you could do the same at the end too. If there was anything you needed to trim off the end, you could either click and put your scissor tool, or you could go to the end where you'll get that arrow with pointing in two different directions, and you can trim it down as you need be. Once you're happy with it, you could go to the top right-hand corner and click Finish. Give your project a name. And then click Set. And now I'm in the finishing section, and this will give me the option to do some things as I finish my project. Here it's looking at my thumbnail. So right now it says choose a thumbnail. I really don't want a black screen, so these first two options are just a blank screen. I'm going to pick this third option, which shows the title slide, and that's just perfect for my thumbnail. I also have the option to give it a name, which I've done so here. And then I have the options for exporting. Do I want a video, audio only, or a GIF file? Of course, in this case, I want a video. And then I have my resolution option. So I have standard definition and high definition. Standard quality is good for processing faster, but the high definition is going to give us a better quality video. So I'm going to click high definition. And now I have my destination options. WeVideo is automatically selected, so it will save a copy of my video in WeVideo. And then I also have an option to pick Google Drive. So I'm going to do that so that it will save this video in Google Drive. And then I have the option to mark my video as public. I do want to check this so that when I share the video out, anyone I share it with will have access. Once I've made those selections, I can click export, and then my video will start to process. Once your video is done processing, you will have a few options. You'll see it says share your export. This link down here is where your video lives in WeVideo. You can share that link out, but you may want to use other options. So I'm going to click this play button because I'm going to get a lot more options if I do that. So you'll see here you have the option to share it to Google Classroom, and this is really, really helpful. So I'm going to click on Google Classroom, and you'll see this option to share to Classroom. So if I click this, I'm going to have the option to share it to any of my classes. You will have the option to share it to multiple classes once you select a class. So I'm going to click my 6th grade library class, and then I have the actions. I can create an assignment, ask a question, make an announcement, or create material. So just say I just want to make an announcement with this. I'm going to click on that. Then I will click Go. And now I can make an announcement here. I can type in whatever I want my class to see. And that would work the same if I made an assignment or I just wanted to add material. Check out this video to learn about WeVideo screencasting. Okay, here's my link. And then I have the option to send it to multiple classes if I want. The next option I have is to edit the name and description. So if I wasn't happy with how I named it, I could change that there. Then I also have the option to change the thumbnail. So just say I wasn't happy with this, although this is fine in my opinion. It gives me the title and what my slide is about. But if I was unhappy with that, I could click on that and I could move to any part of my video and select a different thumbnail if I wanted to. I'm just going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to cancel that out. Now here's where you can change the privacy. So if you want this video to be accessible to everyone, you want to click on that. Right now it's at private, but we want to make this public. So we're going to say yes. And then you'll notice this little lock is unlocked. So now this is accessible. If we share it out, no one's going to have any problem accessing it. We can also download it as an MP4 file. And then we also have the option to delete it. So that is how you create a video of your Google Slides presentation with narration using WeVideo.